Game 18 of the regular season. Bulldozer Power at home today up against the Steganauts. No idea who plays for them. Well, we'll find out because, you know, they're going to play the game. Well, Inigo 9mm is going to be up first to bat. Changes in the lineup today. We've Bernard Dunk is taking a week off because his knees are playing up. Yeah, I mean that's not going to end well for us. And Nancy Sue 360 is sat down. Coral Success coming in to get a rare start. Slightly out of position. Usually plays right field, playing left field for us today. Rooster Views on the mound. Let's go. Yeah. Coming off a good game last week that we lost. But a good game nonetheless. Look at that one. No, we didn't lose it. No, you absolutely blew them apart. Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, coming off a good game last week that we absolutely blew them apart. And that's good. Yeah, so hopefully we can follow that up with some more success. Because we need to be on a charge up the table a little bit. But we're not. Not at the moment, no. Rooster, how is your... oh, dear. Rooster's numbers are already off the target there, but he gets a strikeout. That'll bolster his opinion of himself. Probably not mine though. Here's Flynn Banana Tree, second up. He looks like he's meaning business, if you ask me. And okay, well, no one really asked. Yeah, I know, but I'm filling the time. Right, that first one goes a little wild. I don't worry too much about that. Oh, come off it! That was lovely. No. We haven't had much success with these junky pitches yet. However, Richard Yardline's going to pick that one off. Lovely. 2 outs now. Here's Perry Salinas, one of the better players on the team, one of the better players in the league, an A- rated player, batting .328 so far this season. Solid without being exceptional. Yeah, unlike Rooster, who is unexceptional without being solid. No, he's just not very... Oh, flipping it. Get one on target, son. Oh, I mean, okay, swung at that one, but you're supposed to be pretty good when it comes to accuracy. Well, we'll see. We'll see what that looks like. Cindy? No, not even close. Peaches Wallace will grab that. The throw there to first arrives just after the runner. Here's Ben Turncoat. Not batting so strongly, but does have 5 home runs to his name over the course of 18 games-ish, thereabouts, you know. No, all of these are off target. Come on, Rooster, you're better than this. That's more like it. Do you reckon you can get him with the same thing again? Just see if you can hit the same mark. No, see, we're over. That's the attempted steal there, and it's safe. Yeah. Okay. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rooster struggling a little, but that will be good enough. Cindy will wrap that one up, and that's the end of their first inning. Good. Yeah. Batting order has been tweaked up for BDP today. Valerie, obviously, still number 1, but then Cookie Peaches Wallace, our best batter so far, just by the numbers, is playing second fiddle. Right. And we'll see how that works. Yeah, just wait him out. Who's pitching for them? I don't know. It flashes past too quickly. Don't know. Don't worry about it. Okay, I won't. Nice hit from Val, and she'll make her base. This is why she's our opening batter. Yeah, well, she's got the mind games. Peaches Wallace now. I say she's our best batter. Her batting average isn't amazing. It's good. Oh, it's Tez Newer who is pitching. If that means anything to you, then there you go. Take what meaning you will. No. No, that one was not a solid hit at all, and that one's caught out in right field, bringing up Cindy. Cindy had an absolute stinker in a game last week where we were all over him, so maybe she can turn that around, and things will look a little bit more lively, you know. 1 ball, 1 strike. However, you're not going to get a better invitation than that. A lovely hit from Cindy, and that will load up 1 and 2. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. As long as the hits come, it's all good. Now Chubbs Beaver. I rather regret leaving him this high up the order, I'll be honest. You know who we want here? Shandy Worthless. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Too late now. You made your bed, lie in it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Chubbs isn't unreliable. He's just not a spectacular hitter. 2 strikes. No, that one's fouled off. Fortunately. Yeah. That one could be lucky, but isn't. Okay. All right. Yep. 2 outs now. 2 on. And here is Shandy Worthless. Well, okay, speak his name and he doth appear. He is currently the league's leading home run hitter. for no good reason at all. His contact stat is actually pretty good. Yeah, particularly while his mood's on fire. No, he got a piece of that, but it was a slow mover and he swung early. And that one's fouled off, which is fortunate because that was going wide. Inside there, 2 balls, 2 strikes, Shandy Worthless. Well, it's high enough. Is it fast enough? Yes. Shandy Worthless gets us going. 3-run homer there. Well, I mean, say what you like about the man, but he's getting it done. And there we go. BDP take the lead here in the first. Long way to go yet, though, isn't there? Isn't there a long way to go? There is a long way to go. Here's Richard Yardline. He wastes no time at all. Hits the first pitch and will get himself onto first base. That's fine. Any hits we get now, unlikely to get scores off, but you never know. Coming in as catcher today is Carlton Wander. Not what you might call a brilliant hitter. No, not what you might call a brilliant catcher. No. Just here to make up the numbers. Okay. Or get hit by a pitch. That's acceptable. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works too. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Carlton's doing a good job at just soaking up some pitches. There's the full count. Where's this one going? It's a walk. Yeah, you can take that sour look off your face, son. You pitched badly. Here's Coral Success. Usually the first in the queue when it comes to pinch hitting, but we're giving her a start today. Purely because Nancy Sue 360 has not inspired during her reign in place of Terry Partisan. So that's that reason. And these pitches are going anywhere but good. Tez Newer is a pretty good player. There's the full count. Coral showing great discipline. Oh, wow. That one, a perfectly placed pitch to leave me looking. And at the end of 1, it's 3-0 BDP up over the Steganauts. Next up to bat, Poncho Ramirez, the catcher. Well, if he gets a piece of it, he's going to get quite a lot. He's going to get all of it. Yeah. Any one piece, and he'll have the works. But he has to get a piece of it first. And Rooster Views is throwing these anywhere but predictably. Because, to be honest with you, they're all going all over the shop. That was a bit of a lucky call, that one. We haven't tried the change-up yet. It's chancy, but we'll give it a go. And he gets his second kill of the day. Lovely. Here's Scrag Vitamins. Not a good player by any measure that you can put numbers against. But that means nothing. And fastball there. Had the option to press a button. No idea which button or why I should press it. However, there it is. That's a thing that happened to us here today. All right, yeah. Keep the change up as a special reserve weapon. He's only got another one. Well, I mean, he even has the trait of being a strikeout neglector, and yet that's 3 so far in the space of 2 innings. Here's Lamar Night Shift. All right, Lamar. What have we got? It's a ball. Okay. Just keep throwing. There you go. Keep throwing, and the results will take care of themselves. Or, you know, not. Oh, he whiffed the heck out of that one. Beautiful. Rooster there. Absolutely foxing the lads. And that one's pinged up high, so that one we can forget about. Someone will probably retrieve it later. That one's gone elsewhere. All right. Yeah. Bit inside, but he swung anyway. What an idiot. Well, there you go. Great pitching from Rooster, and he's first up to bat today with no one on base. I'm going to let him have a go.
25.
If he can get on base, that'll do him the world of good. But you know, let's not count any chickens or roosters, eh? Huh? No? Please yourself. These fastballs are coming in pretty quick, but that's a nice hit. That's not just a base hit. No, you haven't quite got enough. You haven't quite got the stretch to get a double off that one. Yeah, he might have had. Well, there we go. The pitcher gets on base, and is Valerie Hammock. BDP looking quite lively so far, but it is very early days. Is Val, and she's gonna bide her time, knowing full well that the Mind Weevils can play havoc with the aim of the pitcher, but she doesn't. No. She takes a good swing, gets a good connection, and is on base for the second time today. Here's Cookie. Slightly disappointing attempt first time around. But, I mean, you can't be that disappointed. No, we did well in the first inning. Yeah, just swung inadvisedly. This time, it's going to be a double play, but the lead runner has made it to third. So, you know, worth the price of admission, but that's 2 outs in the space of one play. Cookie having, you know, just fouled that. It falls to Cindy to try and turn this into a run, which would be good. Yeah. We're not in a rush. No. Not in a rush. Something, not in a rush. 3 balls, 1 strike, and there's the walk. It's not the perfect result, but it's a good one. And now it falls to Chubbs Beaver to try and turn this into a run, which is not the batter you want, but it's the batter we've got, and he does so. Excellent work. BDP extending their lead there. Very nice. Shandy, worthless. 10 home runs for him now. 2 runners on. Same situation as we were in last time. Obviously, the runners are different people, but it's the same situation where... No, actually, the runners are the same people. Didn't I just say that? I thought... Well, I meant to say different people. Well, whatever you said, it's said now. The targeting here of Tez Newer is rubbish. And Shandy can't home a second time flat, but he does manage to load the bases up, and that gives Dickie Yardline the opportunity to not let me down. Base hit or better, please, Dick. Well, okay, well, that's solid. That's about as big a hit as you're going to see from Yardline, and it's a grand slam. And it's a thing of beauty. BDP seemingly found their rhythm, found their action, found the mojo, and that's a big old lead here in the second inning. And they're going to put a bullet in Tez Newer, and they're bringing out Bob Roquefort instead. See if he's got anything to say for himself. But he's a reliever, so we're hitting the relievers in the second inning. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, this doesn't speak well for their bullpen later in the game. That's going to be an out, though. But at the end of 2, BDP now up 8-0. Gary Rubber next up to bat. And why are they playing him? He's wounded. All right, well, they're playing an injured player. All right, we'll make it easy on him. I don't see why we should. Rooster's having a decent game so far, and that'll do his season stats the power of good. Because so far his performances have been somewhat wanting. He's frequently been on the end of an absolute hammering that we've taken, despite the fact that he's number 2 in our pitching preferences lineup for starters. So there you go. Now that's the thing. I've got a little table, pitching preferences, and it's in a line. Yeah, and second in that list is Rooster. What's that? Yeah, well, Rooster there making a catch. The return package there easily picked off. Not off a good pitch either. So, you know, solid. Here's their pitcher, the boy Roquefort. I think we can probably keep this one quite simple. Yeah. Chuck another fasty? Yeah, I'll chuck another fasty. Right. Right, because then we might be able to catch him out with some Benny Cheese. Benny Cheese doesn't play for us. There it is. The Benny Cheese working magnificently. Back round to the top of the order. Inigo, 9mm, the shortstop, coming in to try and make some headway for the Steganauts, who are struggling. You've got to stop throwing fastballs on pitch 1. Okay, yep. That one's gone skyward. Cindy's moving into the right country and has it, and they're all done.
Unfortunately, we've had to
3 up, 3 down once again for the Steganauts. They're going to be having some panicked talks, as much as they ever talk. Here's Coral's success. Nothing from first at bat, and the stress is on. But don't be stressed after one flipping at bat. It's a game of multiple innings. I'm not going to take you out. I've got no options. I might take her out, but I've got no options. Caught. Yeah. Damn it, that's life. You can't expect not to be caught once in a while. Here's Rooster. His successful at bat last time round takes him to 167 for the season, and that was foolish. Yeah, should at least have soaked up a pitch or two there. But we're back round to the top, and it's Valerie Hammock, who quite surprisingly only has 1 home run this season, despite a 460 batting average. You would expect, well, whatever you expect, you shouldn't. Okay, yeah, but takes 3 balls in a row there, so that the pressure is very truly off. And there's a walk, and Valerie continues her on-base average. It's Cookie Peaches Wallace looking for her first hit of the day. I don't know if she'll find it here or not, but we've got 2 outs already. So, to be honest, if she does get out, it's not the end of the world. Just don't give up a double play. No, there it is, on base. And that gives us 1 and 2, loaded up. All right, okay. Here's Cindy Vapid. She's playing a little more like herself today. Last week she was playing like somebody else. Who? I don't know. Julius Hardware? Just not well. Playing in such a way that made me dislike her abilities. But there's a Cindy Vapid classic straight up the gut to centre field, and that's the bases loaded up with 2 outs. I can't see this one going our way. It's Chubbs Beaver. All right, Chubbs, don't be foolish. Don't be a fool. Just take it easy, wait for your ball, and then when you see your ball, swing at it. Just like that. Beaver will get on base, and that'll be another run. And the bases are still loaded, and the big man is here. 2 for 2 so far today. Home run, a single, and 3 runs batted in. Shandy Worthless is, he's everything that the papers write about him, and more besides. Yeah. What do the papers write about him? You'll have to buy the papers to find out. That was probably your pitch there, Shandy. That one was ill-advised. It's not going to work well for us. That'll be all out. Shandy letting us down. And that's what the papers will write about him next time. Gave up bases loaded, but to be fair, he is responsible for a lot of our scoring so far. BDP at the end of 3, up 9-0. Flynn Banana Tree coming around for a go. Okay, yep. Like the rest, I'd stop throwing fastballs on the first pitch. Why? It's just worked out really well. That's not the point. They're going to get wind of it. Okay, all right. Well, I'll chuck a slidey. Yeah, do it. Good pitch. Straight down the middle and fouled off. Okay, yeah. That's halfway decent as well. Chubbs says thank you very much. We'll throw to first. 2 outs now. Here's Benny Turncoat. Allegedly a big fat hitter, but he's got a purple beard. And unless that's for a bet, then there's questions to be asked that we might not want to know the answers to. So let's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not the fact that it's purple is the problem. It's the fact that it's just a little bit of chin fuzz and nothing else. You just kind of go, dude, look, just face it, you can't actually grow a beard and have a shave. Oh, almost got him there with the speedy fourth pitch. Yeah, okay, he got some mustard on that one, and that's got to get him over to first. Change-up falling him in no way in the slightest. Poncho Ramirez next. He likes the outside pitches. Well, let's not throw outside pitches then. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, throwing one directly at his elbow is a bit rude. It wasn't intentional. I was just off target. You know, I mean, but if it had clopped him in the elbow, I'd have been cool with that. Well, that's 2 strikes in a row. Can we get the third? Not throwing it like that, you won't. Oh, I'll try the same thing again. All right. Rooster will pick that one up, and that's the third out. And Rooster maintains a very solid performance on the mound with 4 innings down and only 2 hits given up. Here's Richard Yardline. He's having a game today. He's been a big disappointment to us on a regular basis. Oh, he's got a little chin beard as well. Yeah, but he's not drawing attention to it by dyeing it purple. Maybe he's working on a bigger facial furniture project. Murders the pitcher. Gets to first base. Richard Yardline, the hero of the revolution. Well, that's gone very well for us. I wonder if we've got a substitution coming up.
Now pitching.
Oddly enough, yes, because he's not just hurt. He's actually dead. Codus Exotic is coming on to be your next pitching action. And his stamina is not maxed out. Well, that's one way to deal with their bullpen, is make it even more shallow. Whoa, what are you swinging at there? Come on, Carlton, get your head in the game. Well, he hasn't got his head in the game. He's going to get caught out there over on right field. It's okay. It's okay. We've got a 9-run cushion. Here's Coral, still looking for that elusive first hit of the day. Well, maybe she'll find it. Maybe she won't. That's as good a chance as she's going to get, though. Decent pace on it as far as the fence. Could have stretched that out into a double, but it would have been a close run thing. Here is Rooster Views. We are 1 out. Runners on first and second. Are we going to let him swing, or are we going to let him strike out? Well, that's 2 strikes in a row. You're going to take this one no matter what it is. I might not. Okay. Yeah. 2 balls. No, 2 strikes, 1 ball. There's 2 balls. Okay. Hold your ground, Rooster. He's gone for it. He's going to be caught. That's okay. That's okay. That's no worse than a strikeout, because it was at least caught in the outfield. And that will bring up Valerie Hammock. A big hit from her here would be very welcome. I mean, a double or no, wait until I finish thinking. Just went for the first pitch. Yeah, caught out, side retired. And for the first time in the game so far, BDP not adding to their score. 9-0, however, is the result at the end of 4. Here comes Scrag Vitamins. He steals signs for a hobby. And so far it hasn't got him into trouble, although it has to be said, admitting that on your baseball card is probably a good way to get law enforcement to pay attention to your nocturnal activities. Just saying. I mean, you might as well say, downloads pirated DVDs. Because, that will get you into trouble. They'll go, I hear you download pirated DVDs. Who told you? You wrote it on your baseball card, you chump. Here's Lamar Night Shift. He's out, so we can move on. Here's Lamar Night Shift. He's thin. That's all I've got for you at the moment as far as colour commentary is concerned. I'll work on getting you some more. He hasn't played very well today, or in fact this season. But that doesn't mean he's unable to play well. He has struck out, though. He has indeed struck out. Here's Gary Rubber, and the man is a wounded individual. He's got a busted wing or some such, and it's not going well for him. Let's strike 1. Go slider again. You usually go slider curve, so go slider. There you go, and then follow it up with a bit of Speed Wizard. Nah, the Speed Wizard hasn't surprised him. Yeah, but will the change-up now surprise him? No, well, it did sort of, but he just hit it. Yeah, okay. 2 strikes, no balls. Just throw regular. All right. Don't try and be clever. There you go. He's gone as well. And flashback to the 80s with his personal facial styling there didn't do him any favours. And the Steganauts still looking for anything after 5 innings. Here's Cookie.
A right fielder, number 4.
Well, she's broken a duck for the day, so, you know, can she now take the duck for a walk? It's a nice hit. I mean, you've got to respect the hit, but it is caught out directly in centre field. Cindy's up next. 2 for 2 from her at-bats with a walk slung in for good measure. And that one's just a little high. Okay. All right. Yep. Wait these things out, because you've got to be good on the timings. 3 balls in a row. Still only 1 strike, and that will be another walk. Cindy doesn't care, because Cindy's on base. Chubbs having a good game. 2 for 3. Pair of singles. Couple of runs batted in. Lovely. Yeah, no. And he's split the defence nicely there, and will manage to get himself on base as well. Well, we've been here a lot. I don't think Shandy Worthless has been up to the plate yet when there haven't been 2 runners on. Apart from last time when there were 3 runners on. Well, 3 is obviously unlucky for him. You reckon? No. Okay. While these pitches are going anywhere but on target, Codus is just chucking it around the place. That's 3 balls in a row. No strikes thrown yet. I'm going to let him throw a couple, just so he can, you know, get his eye back in. All right, full count. What's it going to be? It's going to be a big hit, but it's not got the distance. It hasn't got the distance. The distance it does not have. And that'll be the second out. It was close to having the distance, though. We could have made 2 bases off that, no problem.
Number 50.
Well, that's life for you. Here's Ricky Yardline. He's elevated himself from Dick with his performance so far today, and he's now a Ricky. Okay. Yeah. I mean, what he does here might dictate where his name's going next. But the pitcher is really struggling to get these on target. Full count again. Right. Yeah. In the dirt. It's a walk. And we are, once again, in a loaded base scenario. And we rely on Carlton, in inverted commas, Wanda to try and convert. Oh, come on, Carly. Don't let us down. You can do this. We almost believe in you. Almost with good reason. He will be caught out to first there. Or run out to first. I mean, it was, you know, just, it was a halfway decent bit of fielding and they managed to return the ball. So another opportunity just guffed into the breeze there. But at the end of 5, BDP up 9-0.
Now batting.
And here comes the pitcher. I think they might sub him.
Now batting.
Yep. And they're bringing on Saul Mastiff to take his place. He's an excellent contact hitter, so we could see some on-base action here. Let's have a look. Well, not off a pitch like that, no. Alright, Rooster's fastball has still got some fast. So that's nice. I mean, it's not brilliantly fast to start with. Shandy Worthless makes the stop. Can he make the play? Yes, he can. Out number 1. Beautiful play.
Number 22.
Inigo 9mm, round for her 3rd at bat. Nothing at all to speak of from either of the first 2 attempts, but, well. Yep. Oh, well, indeed. Strike 1. Curve again. All right. Good pitch. Okay, fouled off. And then high, tight, fast. Okay. Well, that's not worked. No, that one will be on base. That's okay. It's just a hit. It's nothing bad. It's just a hit. It's Flynn Banana Tree even. Okay, Flynn. Say you like the fast to get your appetite running. Is that a catch? Carlton's underneath it. Makes some amends for himself there by catching out the popped-up ball behind home plate. And here's Perry Salinas, one of the few players on the team who have managed to get a base hit so far. I mean, that doesn't make him a stud or anything. It just means that, you know, he's one person who isn't a complete letdown. However, that's promising. And that's a home run. Well, it's taken them until the 6th inning, but the Steganauts have finally got themselves into this game. I mean, barely, but they have. All right, how's Rooster looking? He's okay. He's only just off his normal form. I'll take him out at the start of the next inning. You know, because that'll probably be beneficial. Yeah. Valerie! Oh! Valerie with a great dive. Just clipped her glove, though. She couldn't quite keep hold of it. Gives up another base. Here's Poncho Ramirez. All right, Poncho, what you gonna punch for us today? Yeah. He's punched that one off into the foul zone. Second one. He's swinging at all of these pitches that are far too far inside. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Rooster? If you give up a hit here, we'll sub you out now. Despite the fact that... Oh, no. He's closed out his afternoon with a strikeout. And that's all good. So, Saul Mastiff is going to sit down. They're bringing in Larry Splendid, who is a start reliever and a good pitcher. Yeah. He's got a modicum of stamina available to him, so he could, realistically, if he plays well, see out the rest of the game. Coral success. And some success for the first time from her last at bat. Okay, it's a cricket pitcher. Yep. Okay, well, we can work with that. All right, well, work with it then. Yeah. Have done. Coral there with a nice base hit. Oh, more than a base hit. Keep going, Coral. The fielder there making a complete hash of it. And that's a double. Hey, first double of the day. Loving it. Here's Rooster. Rooster, go sit down. I would let you bat, honestly, but since I'm subbing you in the pitching side of things, I mean, mostly, Benny Cheese does play for us. Oh, right. Well, tell you what, Benny, you're in. Yeah. What was I saying? Benny Cheese doesn't play for us. Of course he does. Who else would he play for? Well, that's a very good question. Hey, he plays for us. Okay. There's some zing on these pitches coming out of Larry Splendid. Yeah, they are quite zingy. That's not good enough. Oh, tricky bounce. But it's enough to get the runner out. Only one off that play, though, but that's the advanced runner gone, and that brings up Valerie. Benny gets his way onto base, but that could have been so much better. That was a sinker and a half, that one. Yep. Val waiting for her pitch. That was almost her pitch. A little bit different on the timing there, and she would have been caught out. So, you know. Whoa! Hey! I told you, there's some pace on these pitches. And Valerie strikes out. Here's Cookie. Okay. She's only batting 250 today, but, I mean, you know. You've got to factor that into a season. Well, I'll factor that into her being caught out again. And that's the third out. Okay, right, who's in? Tools is not at max stamina. Yeah. But what do we need from him? Which inning did we just play? I think it was 6. Okay. So, get him into the 2 innings. Yes. Because I'd like to keep Burt Violence in reserve for a game that we're having trouble with. Whereas if I play Santino Bananas, then we could lead ourselves. His junk pitching's good. Yeah. Betty Floater is not fit to play, because then I'll bring on Quebec to just round out the afternoon. All right, okay, yeah. Trying to preserve the good pitchers for when we need good pitchers. So, hoping for 2 innings here out of the boy Tools Aghast. His Scrag vitamins and his confidence isn't. Okay, all right, Tools. Play the game. Alright, Tools there, off target. Throw another one of those. Yeah. He's going to have to be moderately efficient. But that's okay. He's got plenty of pitches at his disposal. The question is, how does he choose to dispose of them? Shandy Worthless is making a run out to try and make the catch. Along with 2 of his teammates, because Shandy doesn't exactly move quickly, but he does make it anyway. Here's Lamar Night Shift. 0 for 2 today. And that's not an unusual afternoon for him, based on his 189 is his season batting average. I mean, how's he still on the team? You don't keep someone with a 189 batting average around unless, A, you've got replacements available. He's just struck out, look, against a terrible pitch and not a very good pitcher. No, I don't see the logic. I mean, I'd go and get a C-rated player from somewhere and just kind of go, just chuck this guy off the fence, would you? Yeah. Well, that's not gone well for him. Straight to Cindy. Bad throw. But it still worked. Okay. Well, I had a moment there where I thought it didn't work, but no, that's 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. Tools of Gas there, making an impact. Cindy's up to bat. And we've got this demon fast pitcher to contend with. And his junk pitches have got some merit as well. Oh, Cindy swings at a high one and is going to be caught. Chubbs. What do you say, Chubbs? How you feeling? Oh, he feels good. All right, good. Good big smile there for the camera from Chubbs. All right, Chubbs, come on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Chubbs Beaver waiting for it. Not anymore, though. It's a good hit, but he's going to be caught. Yeah. I don't mind those. Don't mind those at all. I mean, I'd sooner not have them, but I don't mind them. Here's Shandy. We've got 2 outs. Shandy, all on his lonesome, is going to try and hit the ball. I mean, he almost certainly will hit it. It's rare that we get struck out. Giving ourselves out easily, that's much more BDP. And he's going to be caught out at the fence. Out number 3. But we're into the dying of the light of this particular game, with 7 innings behind us. BDP up 9-2. Well, here's Larry Splendid, the pitcher. They can't possibly sub him. They need him pitching. Nope, they've subbed him, and they're bringing on Flat-Nosed McQuirk instead. It's a mistake. Well, yeah. Even bless you. Even though. Even though a hit at this point helps them, they do still have to defend. You know, I wouldn't have made that change. No, he got on base though. Yeah, and you could say that was probably as a result of a good move. Yeah, that's all he did though. Yeah, he could have done more. He didn't do more though. No. All right, 2 strikes. Shandy, catch. And the tag. Shandy worthless. Double play. Oh, the humanity. Here's Flynn Banana Tree. What a great piece of fielding there from the first baseman. Yeah. Okay, and Tools is going all right then. Okay, I might not be lit up today. Over the course of the season, of course, he's managed an ERA of 11.5, thereby indicating his usual move is somewhat different to this one. Cindy will mop that one up, and it's another bad throw, but it was caught at least. Right, Flat Nose, and that's what his name is, McQuirk, goes to sit down, and they're bringing in Sanguine Pangs as a replacement, just to try and anything. So, yeah, bottom of the 8th now, BDP stepping up. Here's Richard Yardline. Rich is his name. Rich Yardline. And he is having one of his best games of the season so far. Whether it lasts or not, no, there you go, base hit, that counts. Yep, he's having an excellent game. He can't do anything now to disrupt that, you see, that's why we can say it confidently. Here's Carlton Wander, speaking of players having an excellent game, here's one who isn't. Carlton is stinking the place up so far today. Goes for that one immediately. Has it got the distance? Has it got the range? It has. Carlton Wander, home run. Lucky home run. If that outfielder had been a little bit faster, it would have been caught at the fence. But it wasn't. So, Carlton Wander gets to go, phew, that was fortunate. Here's Coral Success, who has had some success today. A 2-base hit. A double is what they call it. And a single. Okay. Yeah. No pressure now. No. The odds of us giving up an absolute ton of runs with the way we've been playing defensively today, pretty slim. And there's a walk. Coral will be base bound. Tools of Ghast up to bat. You can sit down. Yeah, it's the 8th inning. We're going to bring on our closer for the last. So, no, you've done everything I asked you to do. Really? You sure? Yeah. Yeah, look, it's the bottom of the 8th. All right, okay. I'd second guess myself because it felt like I only brought him on a minute ago. Do you want to give Terry Partisan a try? Let's see if she can nut it over the fence. What about Reverend Joe? You know what? Reverend Joe's a good shout. Yeah. Okay. Back to the game, please. Reverend Joe Hobo, everybody. Facing off against Sanguine Pangs. No outs. Bottom of the 8th. There's 2 balls in a row. All right. That was a nice pitch. Yeah, probably could have made some work out of that one. Not that one, though, but I swung at it anyway. Hey-ho. That's going to split the defenders, and that will be on base. A good piece of relieving work there from the Reverend. Here comes Valerie. 2 singles and a walk from her today. And Sanguine Pans is done. Green Radicals coming in as the closing pitcher. Okay. We'll see. What's his special move? He's got a quick pitching action. I think that might be a special move. That's a bad hit. Yep, double play. But we have got a runner on third. Cookie Peaches Wallace, who is a little off form today, but I don't mind. But immediately nutmegs the pitcher, and that will be another run batted in. Cookie there, turning up when we needed to. Needed her to. Sorry, I should enunciate a little better. Here's Cindy Vapid. 2 outs now. I think this game is probably beyond reach of the Steganauts. But we're going to keep ratcheting in the runs if we get the opportunity to do so. Because, frankly, we have a run deficit that is little short of horrendous. That was a close call. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Whoa, that one going straight for the head. And there's a walk. Well, Cindy can read them. And does. Here's the Beaver. Well, I'm not saying it. Can Chubbs Beaver get on base? Well, anything else than that, and he's doomed. Unless it's a home run. Chubbs Beaver is not your home run, man. No. No. 1 strike, 1 ball. And he's caught out by the first baseman, and that will be that. We probably won't see any more action from BDP's batters today. Right, okay. Yeah. Quebec Spire coming in to try and round out the game. Alright, Quebec, you've got 2 pitches. Use them both. Alright, broken bats. And a dead batter. Here's Ben Turncoat. Well, if there was a star player on their team today, it would be pink-faced beard Ben Turncoat. He's had 3 at-bats and got on base off 2 of them. Does that mean he can do it again? Or will Quebec spoil his dreams? That was a dream-spoiling pitch right there. Where's this one going? Try. If you can land it right there, it'd be great. I can't. Still great. Struck out. Go away, Pinkbeard. Here's Poncho Ramirez, who is 0 for 3, but he's still happy. He's got an upbeat attitude. He's feeling, that life has really treated him rather well. He's made it to the professional baseballing leagues, and who doesn't want to play a game for a living? Stressful? Yes, certainly. But ultimately, still a game. And he strikes out. Good. Well, that'll put a fork in that one. And Bulldozer Power with an easy win. Giving them 2 easy wins in a row. Now you're talking. 12-2, the final score. BDP obviously not having to bat in the 9th. What are we looking at as far as good work? No runs batted in for Cookie. No, but she's not in the right place in the lineup for that to happen, no. Strikeouts from Veronica and Coral. Okay. 7 walks today. Meanwhile, we struck out 11. That's the stuff. Rooster getting a win, which will do him the power of good, and actually his ERA will have been helped significantly there, dragging it down from 13, which is where it is now. Yeah. He's now has a 1-win, 3-loss record so far this season, and that's lovely. Your 3 stars of the afternoon: Richard Yardline. Yep. Shandy Worthless, yeah, and for some reason Perry Salinas, which I find very hard to believe, given that it was a solo home run, but okay, they've given it to the home run hitters. It's a choice. Only 6 games for us to watch today, so let's get those rolling. Faileywood Hills are taking on the Sea Raiders. Faileywood Hills taking it to extra innings, but making it look good. Space Agency defeated by Grunt Auto Group 2-0. Sports Ball Union against the Chroniclers is a Union win. Peninsula Transport Toy Masters thrashing away there, 10-3 final score. The Sunshine Fun Bus up against Port Meagans Pirates is a Pirates victory. The Minstrels now up against the Lingo Blend All-Stars, and the Minstrels have that one. And what does that do as far as the season is concerned? In the Bombastic Division, which is where we reside, 3 teams tied at the top, 10-8. 2 teams tied at the bottom, 7-11. So I'm tied now with the Fire Chefs. They do have a slightly better run differential than us. They're on -10. We're on -20. Hey-ho. In the Wood Chipper Division, Faileywood Hills and Sunshine Fun Bus are up front, 12 and 11 wins respectively. The Pirates look like they're stinking the place up with only 5 wins, 14 losses for them so far. Whoop Whoop is being led by the Pathfinders with 11 and 7. And then it's pretty close behind that. Minstrels at the bottom on 7 and 12. Bad Company Conference next. Top of the league is the Nomads. The Nomads. The Nomads. 13 and 5 record for them so far. I would say they are the early season favourites. You then have 3 teams that have already hit double figures. The Wizard Hole Wizards, Stardozer Human Resources and Voodoo Boys. And then that just leaves Grazer Ridge, who, aren't doing so well. In the Zesty Division, the Beekeepers are up top, 12 and 6. We've not seen the Beekeepers up top in many a season, so obviously they drafted quite strongly in this one. Off City Axemen in second, Flex in third, down the bottom of the Bumps and Medics with 5 wins, which makes them equally bad with the Port Meagans Pirates, but they do have an additional game in hand. But they're 7 games out at first. It's not looking great for the Medics. And then finally in the Sloganator, it is Cheerio Incorporated out front with Peninsula Transport snapping at their heels. The Toy Masters unable to find their way despite a big win in today's game. 6 and 13 record for them. Next up, we are facing Cheerio Incorporated, and apparently their bullpen is something to be respected. Bam Bam Puckeye is their lead player. Well, we know all about Bam Bam. She's a former BDP player, but hasn't played for us in a couple of seasons now. So I hope you tune in for that. It's going to be a humdinger. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe if you can be bothered, and I'll catch you next time. Cheerio.